Do you know why I have gathered the 5 of you here in my room? You don't? Well, I am confident that at least one of you knows. No matter. I'll try some easier questions then. Do you know what day of the week it is? That's right. It's Monday. A fresh start to a new week. And I always love to start my Monday with a fresh helping of blood. And where do I get my blood? Right again. I get it from you privileged maids. All of you were given the rare opportunity to serve this house and the noble vampire bloodline that resides in exchange for prestige, wealth, and safety. But the contracts you signed are very clear about what your responsibilities would be. A grand cleaning 4 times a week, making sure everything is in order for guests, and so on and so forth. But, of course, the most important of these responsibilities is your weekly donations. The 5 of you are my personal servants, which means your blood belongs to me. Every Sunday, you are to drain yourselves using our perfectly safe apparatus, according to the guidelines provided. It's been that way since you were assigned to me, and it will be that way until you resign or are fired. But one of you seems to have grown tired of this responsibility. When I went to fetch my drink this morning, I found that my bottle was not full. And judging by the missing amount, it's fair to assume that one of you decided to shirk this duty. Your contracts are also very clear about the punishment for such a pitiable offense. But I'll give you a chance. If you step forward now and apologize, I will lighten your sentence, so to speak. So please, make this easy for all of us. Think of your families, how much you've helped them just by being employed by my family. The new opportunities available to them. And the financial stability they've enjoyed. Now, think about what will happen if you're dismissed on these terms. You wouldn't be helping them very much at that point, just the opposite. You'd become a burden to everyone who ever loved you. Is that what you want? This is your final opportunity. Step forward. Fine, if you insist. Just remember, it was your choice to let things play out like this. Tiffany, please step forward. Right in front of me. Good. Now, Tiffany, I know you didn't do this. You're far too lovely to even consider it on your own. But unfortunately, the actual perpetrator needs to be reminded that this isn't something you're allowed to get away with. Do you understand? Glad to hear it, my dear. You always were one of my most loyal servants. That makes me so proud. But it also makes this more difficult. Tiffany, show me your neck. See, boys and girls, no hesitation at all. You really are perfect. So I'll make this quick. It's been so long since I chose to really indulge. But knowing Tiffany, I'm certain that she enjoyed it till the very end. Right now, even this dry, empty husk of hers is more beautiful and radiant than the moon could ever hope to be. She truly exemplifies what it means to be a maid in this great house. And now it's your turn. Yes, you. That's right. I know it was you who skipped the donation. I handpicked all of you, so I made sure to memorize the taste of your blood. Tiffany's had a gentle sweetness, the kind you could never have too much of. But yours has a bit of spice. I've grown quite fond of it and could easily tell when it was missing from the mix. You've disappointed me. And this isn't the first time. But now, I'll have you make it up to me. I put on this show, with Tiffany's help, to make a point. When I'm finished with you, you'll be just like her. Oh, I mean, just like she was. I won't give you the satisfaction of draining you dry, but soon you'll be begging me to anyway. Your lesson on respect starts today. That will be all. The rest of you are dismissed and do not enter my chambers for the next 12 hours, unless requested. Well, you. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Any kind of explanation? Nothing. You'll just let that defiant look in your eyes do all the talking? Still giving me the silent treatment? That's fine. You don't need to say anything else. You just need to listen and learn. Besides, you can already taste it, right? My blood in your mouth. I bit my tongue and gave you some. Oh, no need to look so frightened. Drinking a little bit of vampire blood isn't going to turn you. if that's what you're worried about. No, it's just going to help you focus. Focus on me, your mistress. Right now, I'm the only thing that matters to you. My happiness is your primary concern. And you know what would make me really happy? Don't be ridiculous. I just drank my fill of blood. What I truly need right now is your companionship. Yes, really. Is that so strange? Rather, it doesn't matter if it's strange. You're going to do it for me. You would do anything for me, wouldn't you? No. It's impressive that you're still resisting the magic in my blood so strongly. But that's fine. The more you struggle against it, the tighter its grip will be on you when you inevitably succumb. Maybe that free spirit of yours is where your blood gets its spice. I wouldn't want to get rid of it too soon. But for now, hold me in your arms. Yes, give your mistress a hug. And I will hug you right back. I can never get enough of this sensation. Can you feel it? The coolness of my skin. My blood flows so slowly, some think it lies still. So I can only know warmth like this through my servants. Do you understand? You are my connection to life. That is your purpose. And when you fail to fulfill your purpose, it's like you're killing me. Do you want to kill your mistress? No, of course you don't. You want to keep your mistress safe and warm, right? I can still hear the hesitation in your voice. But you can't defy me either. Does it feel like your mind and body are no longer your own? Well, that's probably because they aren't. Do you get it yet? Soon, that contract you signed with a pen will be meaningless because you'll sign a new one in blood. Actually, that's not quite right. The old contract was already made useless when you decided not to do your job. Are you prepared to face the consequences of that decision? You know, when you say yes like that, I believe you. I really do. But is your family prepared to do the same? Oh, that surprised look on your face. I knew it. Lazy and short-sighted. You didn't bother reading the fine print of your contract, did you? Well, allow me to summarize. Whenever a servant's misconduct causes harm to the family they swore to protect, their own family must also bear the weight of their transgression. Tell me, who was it you were trying to provide for with this job? Ah, yes, that's right. Your little sister. But you don't have to worry about that anymore. Soon, she will have a job of her own. As we speak, she is being brought to the estate. Really? You think we can't? You still don't get it. We can, because you gave us permission when you signed on that dotted line. And since Tiffany left an opening, she'll be able to start right away. Isn't that exciting? Oh, but can she handle it? She's so young. What if she cracks under the pressure and breaches her contract just like her big brother did? Then we'll have no choice but to... No, I don't want to consider it. Oh, but we don't need to stress about it. You'll be here to look after her, won't you? So, everything will be fine. What's wrong? You don't seem to like the idea. Why not? Oh, I see. You really love your sister. You want her to be happy, even if it means more suffering for yourself. But ask yourself this: aren't you happy right now? Yes, of course you are. The effects of my blood within you are growing stronger, so your answers are getting more honest. You cherish the time you spend with your mistress. You always have and always will. And since you love it so much, isn't it only fair to give your sister a chance to feel this pleasure as well? To feel the sensation of my cool skin. And maybe one day, if she works hard enough, be given the honor of offering me her blood directly. Isn't that what you really want for your little sister? And I seem to have forgotten, but why do you need to provide for her in the first place? Surely your parents can do that, right? Such a quick answer. That hesitation is almost gone. But I'm sorry to hear that about your father. So your mother was working hard by herself at a dead-end job until you managed to get a job of your own. But that doesn't seem fair. She's faced enough hardships, don't you think? Don't you want to give your mother a break? My family could take care of your family. Wouldn't that be wonderful? You're denying me again. And with that tone. Why would you yell at your mistress? Are you trying to protect your mother as well? What? Can you say that again? My attention. You don't want your mother here because you'll have to fight for my attention. I can't believe it. You're jealous. And your sister? Have you suddenly changed your mind about bringing her in? You have? Really? Well, this is a first. My blood has never influenced someone this way before. I know I can turn people into passive servants, but it's never made someone want to monopolize me before. I guess this is the effect of that free spirit I admired so much. I couldn't break it. Instead, it bent to my will. You're not going to be just another servant, are you? Your devotion to me will be more intense than any who have come before you. It would be one thing if this was all a clever trick, one last attempt to keep your family away from me. But I know better. I can see the look in your eyes. You mean every word. You want me all to yourself. But the contract is absolute. You still broke the rules, and so we must do something with your family. If you don't want them to become my servants, then what do you suggest? Are you serious? To your own family? My, that is just ruthless. I wouldn't have it any other way. I really like the new you. I think we're going to get along just fine from now on.